Hello. Hi, people. Oh, there. I was like, where did I put the cards? There's the Queen of Wands stuck in the bottom. That means anything. Hope you're all doing well. I'm Hannah. I have posted 2 tarot readings prior to this one about this heavy end of a cycle energy. And yesterday there was the introduction into a part 3, which is, if you go back to the first part, I'm going to go into the King of Pentacles. And what their intentions are, and just a bit more about the way that they want to move, because there was a lot of wanting to move, but lots of not feeling good enough, and lots of anxiety around it, and stuff getting in the way. I have to say, the deck feels sticky, so I'm taking that as a sign that they feel stuck. That's a new thing since yesterday. First of all, let me do some cleansing. I'll do. At the end of the last reading, the Knight of Swords jumped out the deck, like just off its own accord. So that's what's led to this. The Towers jumped out. I've not finished shuffling yet though, so there's some change energy. Hands on the card. 4 of Wands. That's like stable home, commitment, twin flame energy as well, which came out in the first reading. 8 of Cups. I'm not taking these, I'm still shuffling. Someone's walking away, which came out as well in the first reading. 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is waiting, stillness, resting. What is this? 5 of Swords. Oh no. Look at this card. Look at them. My plans didn't work. All my plotting and scheming. Oh, it didn't work. Wonder what that's about. My little coven. We had 5 of us, and there's 1 of them, and it still didn't work. This last shuffle. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if I said I'm Hannah. I'm a poet, an artist, illustrator, and a musician, and product and like accessory homeware and apparel designer, avid DIYer. What else am I? I don't know if I can call myself a runner still. I am a runner still. Runner. Yogi. Just a girl from Manchester, basically. Just a girl. Yeah, post things on here. I'm blackballed because I'm Palestinian. So yeah, I should have mentioned that, Palestinian. So my life's been on hold for like two years because of lots of behind the scenes fucked up shit that it's just allowed to happen because it's shit rail that's doing it. But anyway, I'm just going with the energy, and I'm going to bring to you what the dealio is with the King of Pentacles from part 1. So make sure you go and watch part 1 and part 2. Part 2 yesterday was about the Empress, which is the divine feminine energy in this situation. Okay? What do you want to tell me? The Moon and the Six of Cups. So this King of Pentacles character, don't know, it feels weird to call it divine masculine because you'll see from the previous 2 readings that they're on different levels. Like, this King of Pentacles is very much in the earthly realm and hasn't really ascended soul-wise or spiritually. It's not really, very much entrenched in the worldly things. And the Empress is not. It's on a completely different, they've ascended to higher levels of consciousness. So this ain't gonna work, mate. This ain't, whoever this is, they want to keep the past hidden. So they're this masculine's ashamed of the past and they want to keep it hidden. But people need to know, when someone's an Empress, a High Priestess, a Magician, I can't remember what all the things that came out. Queen of Wands. I don't know, man. A star. Star energy. Like, or literally the sun. Every single, like every single card that indicated like celestial came out for the Empress on the first reading. So good luck to this masculine that wants to keep the past hidden. That's all I'm gonna say, because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. The Empress of the High Priestess sees everything. Oh, there were also the Emperor, and that came out yesterday as well in the Empress's reading. Like, the Empress and the Emperor, so they're a balanced, integrated soul. So anyway, let's move on. They're very worried about the past, and there's some deception around it, and they want to keep it. They want to keep the deception there. All right, let's carry on. Because they want everything. They're focusing on the end, which is like complete wish fulfillment, having a family. I mean, that's all well and good, but you've got to think sometimes you can't just have that. Like, there's steps that you've got to take. And sometimes you've got to go and, make peace with the past before you can have the future. So I don't know if that's the message. I mean, do what you want, masculines, but it seems a bit odd. Like, it's just a bit of a gap. Like, they're worried about this is the stuck energy. This is the inertia. This is how the inertia's coming, because they're stuck. They're stuck about worrying about what they've done in the past, and they want to keep it hidden. But in their mind, all they're thinking about is this. Like, that's all they're envisaging. So they're ruminating about the past, but envisaging this at the same time. And it's just creating a lot of inertia. That's why the cards feel so stuck, like sticky. It's probably like really emotionally blocked as well. 9 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. Yeah, so they're just like, the feminine just feels like really out of reach. Can you see those cups that are just like in the background behind the 2 cups? That's like the relationship. It's like the relationship just feels like really out of reach for this masculine, whoever this masculine group is that I'm tapping into. Which makes sense, because they are on different levels spiritually, like maybe even different timelines. The Emperor. I don't know. I'm going to have to get a bit more on the Emperor. What's this Emperor, please? What's this Emperor? Ace of Wands. It's not really. I think it's just passion. Feeling passionate. Yeah. They're feeling really passionate. This Emperor's got a stag crown as well, so that might indicate marriage. And this Ace of Wands has got like music and books and stuff. So they definitely want to create something passionate. It might be as benign as that, or it might be that they actually want to be physically intimate. Tower. There's something in the way, or there's something. What's this tower? What's this tower? I think they just really want the situation to change. That there's no the physical distance. They really want the physical distance to change. 7 of Swords. Stalking online. Stalking online a lot. Oh. Yeah, is that clarify the 7 of Swords? Knight of Wands and 7 of Cups. Yeah, they're worried about intimacy with other people and having other options, so they are stalking online. This is weird. This is really weird. I mean, it's weird because they're envisaging the 10 of Cups, but that all the behaviour and stuff is just based on all the rumination and the fears of the past. And basically that's why the feminine's out of reach. Confirmation, because like literally half the deck just fell. Yeah, they're just suffering. 9 of Wands, they're suffering. They're in suffering. Fool. What's the Fool? What's the Fool, please? The Magician and the King of Pentacles. They're manifesting a stable new beginning. Anything else? What's the Fool, please? What's the Fool? What's the Fool? What's the Fool, please? That's too many. What's the Fool, please? What's the Fool, please? Queen of Pentacles. Maybe it's just the passion energy again. Yeah, maybe they've just got like physical intimacy on the mind. Eight of Pentacles. They're working on something. What are they working on? What are they working on? What are they working on? Making a decision about stability. There's just a lot of stability, a lot of they want to actually get out of the head and do a lot in the physical, but they're not doing it. So why are they not doing it? 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 Oh, of course, because they're afraid that they're going to be rejected. They're afraid that the love's not going to be accepted. What's this Magician, please? What's this Magician? What's the Magician? What's the Magician energy? The Devil. The Devil. Yeah, so they've been trying to see, this is definitely a twin, because when you do this it doesn't work. They've been trying to like bind with like spells and things, and like trying to do some things on the earthly plane to kind of lure the feminine in, but that doesn't work on a twin. Oh, things like making peace with the past works with a twin. Do I need any more clarification? Is there any more clarification for the Magician and the Devil? Six of Swords and Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's the end of like, there is going to be peace. It's going to be the end of like hell on earth, literally. It's going to be the end of hell on earth. Like, the peace is coming, but it's just a bit weird. What's this? What's the King of Pentacles? What's the King of Pentacles energy? I thought one flipped, but it didn't. What's the King of Pentacles energy, please? Six of Wands. Yeah, so he's successful. He's materially successful, this King of Pentacles. Like, he's not like a complete Joey, but he just is in relation to this Empress, High Priestess, Star, Magician, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. I can't remember what Emperor energy that came out on the first reading. Which, you know, that's quite understandable, because that is quite powerful energy to... I mean, if they are actually, you know, a proper pairing, like a proper... I mean, there is indications that it is, but it just is a bit weird because they are in a lower frequency with this. In the first reading, they had like a third party, but there's no sign of that here at the moment. Oh well, maybe they've come back again. Maybe that's what the issue is, that they're still screwing a third party. Page of Swords. They want to communicate, but that's not really new information, is it? Is there any more information about this Queen of Pentacles? I didn't ask that fully before it came out, but it's the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, they were trying to cause entrapment, or they're either trying to cause entrapment or they're going to prison, which has come out every single one of the 3 readings. So, anyone following the story, and this is your story, that's like triple confirmation that there might be people going to prison for abuses against this Empress. Any more? Yes. Karma. So this is the third party that's come back, that's in this masculine energy. Just don't even know why people even bother with that stuff. If you've got someone in your physical reality, why even bother being anxious about the Empress being out of reach? Because you've got a third party, you've got something occupying your space, bros. Like, come on. Wisdom. The Hangman. Yeah, that's wicked enlightenment. Shedding light on the situation. It's just a bit hectic, isn't it? So this is like, it's kind of like confirming the storyline of the first reading with a bit more details. So yeah, this one doesn't really need to be as long. They're taking action. They want to apologise, but I still don't know if this third party's gone or not. Do you know what I mean? I still haven't got that information. I'm gonna ask and see if it comes. They want to come forward and apologise, but is this third party still in the picture? Temperance. Have faith in the divine. What? Maybe God doesn't want to tell me. Is this third party still in the picture? The world. New cycle beginning. So there's definitely divine timing and a new cycle beginning, which we knew from this whole theme of readings anyway. So maybe that's the answer. The theme of the readings is the end of a tough cycle. So maybe they are either, they're not gone, they're like, they're on the way out. And with all the, indications of them going to prison as well. I think that's the end of the message. I think that's the end of the message. Yep, I think that's the end of the message. Oh. King of Cups. They want to come forward and express their feelings. Want to be intimate, as in like emotionally intimate. They've become more emotionally mature. They are emotionally mature, and they've kind of done a lot to find courage. You know, pluck up the courage and build the courage. But they're not emotionally immature, but they might, with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups that came out together, they might come across as a bit of a train wreck, but I don't think they mean to. They just don't. I think it's just because of it's the feeling like insecure kind of thing, feeling like not good enough. Energy might overwhelm them. Yeah, I think they just feel overwhelmed, like in the presence of the feminine, which is not really good, to be honest. It's really not. It's not a good sign. It's really not a good sign. And it's like, for me, it's like an indication that there's more healing to be done. Which, to be honest, you can actually do that with your twin, but you have to do what I said in the beginning. And you have to make peace with the past. You have to embark on a journey together to work on things. But that's a responsibility. And you can't really expect someone to take responsibility for your feelings, which is kind of like what happens in a King of Cups type scenario. Is that there's a level of maturity there where people can take responsibility for the other person's feelings. If there's no relationship, I mean, you have to have a relationship, and it's obviously what this person wants, this masculine wants, but there's just not really I mean, there's action coming, but there's not really been any actions evident. There's a clear distance between the actual person that they want to, like, you know, have complete wish fulfillment with, and where they are now, if they're dealing with this third party and like possible crimes and legal situations and stuff. Is that the end? Is that the end? Maybe. Yeah, because like half the deck collapsed in on itself. I think that's the end. I mean, it's the end of the series as well. I think that's it now for this series. Thanks for being here, and let me know if it's your story. But I can tell you that I'll be glad if this tough cycle is over, and that all of this does apply to me. You know, if all of this does apply to me and the end of a tough cycle is really over for me, it would be a great thing. Yeah, anyway, I think that's it. Subscribe, like, do the free things, and I'll probably see you in the next mandolin instrumental or something. Love yous. Bye.